next YouTube sensation size.
Is there no towpath here?
No, it started to fall into the water a few years ago, and they tried many things, shoring it up with bits of scaffolding and going along. It went along here, but because it goes over the top of the tunnel, in the end they gave up trying to repair it, and I think it's just past this red bush, or a bit further on. It actually goes up to the top of the field and goes along the edge of the field, and then goes over the tunnel that way.
In Australia, you can't go onto anyone's property.
No, you see, in Britain it's the right to ramble. You know, officially, you know, there's a lot of court cases about it because, you know, the Rambling Society say that we are entitled to walk across anybody's field. Robin in the tree. Yeah.
So where are we going to moor?
Well, we were going to moor where this one is, but we're going to go past them and carry on. And there is a
kill this now.
Yeah, just on tick over now. Yeah, we go past them. There's a bit of a brush that's come down into the canal again, but we can see through it. Go around. Are you heading down towards Foxton? Yeah.
Can't go that way.
You go down and turn round.
You can't get through.
Can't we?
You can go down from lot 29 and shut.
Is it? Oh right, didn't know that.
There's a winding hole before you get there.
Yeah, we only do 3 lots and then come back again, so we're all right. But I didn't know it was closed towards Leicester. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. It's closed this way till Christmas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They do announce them. You can register with your email.
Yeah.
And they will send you updates of every time there's a bit being closed. Right. But this time of the year, they often close places ready for, you know, for doing the winter maintenance.
Yeah. Where are we now? What's that over there?
That's Fleckney.
It's where?
Fleckney.
Oh, it's lovely Fleckney.
Yeah.
Hello, Fleckney.
It's huge now. They're building
all that at the back.
all this land in front of us. They're going to build right the way down to the canal here.
Really?
Absolutely massive.
I'm going to cut my engines very shortly.
Yeah.
Just cut the engine now and just
Yeah.
let the
Yeah.
momentum take us in.
They're meant to take it in for a minute as that gets us nice and slow. Tiller over there so we can come in, get the angle coming in nicely. That's it. Just a little blip forward now with the tiller right over this way. Excellent.
Sure.
Well done. Nice.
It's all about
Just-
patience, isn't it? Nice
Just
to
a little
slide
click of
over.
reverse so just to stop it. Lovely. Fantastic.
Goes on the blue one here.
Yeah. that. Once round. Now, the whole lot underneath, the loop that you're holding now, underneath that, and that loop over the top there. That's it. Canalman's hitch.
What's that called?
A canalman's hitch. Or you can do where we put a twist in it. Like that.
Yeah.
So it just locks itself off again.
I tend to do that one.
Yeah. It always takes a bit of thinking about that
Yeah.
one does.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it right, yeah.
If you've got a bollard on the side, we can either just drop the rope behind the bollard and then it slides nicely. If you put one turn round it, you've got enough friction to stop the boat and hold the boat and that sort of thing. Or if you want to just tie up with a clove hitch on that, the easiest way to do a clove hitch is take a rope, make a loop on it. Take a rope, make another loop, exactly the same way as you've done the first one, and then pass one under the other and drop it off.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Saves you having to, you know, you could with the end of the rope sort of like think like clove hitch here, and I'm going to go under there, and then I'm going to come round here, and then I'm going to go out there. That's the same thing. That's a clove hitch again. But that's, you know, using the end of the rope. The simple way to do it is just a loop and a loop.
Yeah.
And then pass one under the other. If you pass it over the other, it'll just be a a wrap round again, and it won't work. But just pass it, so it is just loop, loop, one under the other. There you go.
Yep.
It gives you a secure on that. The other,
We have the first one again. This one.
the Canalman's hitch.
Why are there two different ones? Why sometimes you've got like these are on the back of the boat,
They're
and
on the
on the
back
front of the
they're
boat.
on the front of the boat.
Is there a reason for that?
Not really, no. No. I suppose just having one of those on the front, it's a bit more secure. I don't know, but so it's just a loop through whatever you've got on the bank. Drop it over your dolly. Once round, and that loop underneath and over the post. And that's it. And that would, no matter how much it pulls, you can always undo it. Always kick it off there. Most of our ropes have a loop in the end of them. Let's say we've had an accident and the rope's got cut, so we've lost a loop in the end, or we've been and bought a new rope and it hasn't got a loop in the end of it and we need a loop in the end. That is when we use a bowline is used for putting a loop in the end of any rope. And again, it won't tighten up. You can always undo it. It's quite easy. It's quite an easy one to do, and I'll show you the easy way to do it and remember it in a minute. That is a bowline, so we've got a nice big loop in the end of our rope. Tree coming down. They're our roots. Our roots come out from the tree. Our roots aren't coming under the tree. They're coming out from the top of the tree, yeah?
Yeah.
They're the roots. Rabbit comes out of the hole, goes round the tree, goes back down the hole again. The mistake that everybody makes is that they'll put that down, that's it, and they think that is the loop that they're making. It isn't. That is your knot. This is the loop that you're making.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to hold that end with our thumb and that end as well. And you throw it like that to do it. Now, I find that is one of the ways of doing it. My personal way, when I'm throwing from the boat, say this end is that end is tied onto the boat, and we want to get this round a, you know, like I do with my centre rope, I do my little coil like that. What I tend to do is do it like that. Got it over the post straight away. So I tend to do just a little coil and throw it single-handed coil. I find that easier than splitting it and trying to do it like that. We'll use that quite a bit actually, that single throw, when we're going through the locks shortly. Tim on the instructor's course, on the river, he'll always tell you he does this. So we drop a coil, hold on to that end there. We then split. This is it. We split our rope, holding on to that end as well. Now, if people are struggling and they're throwing it like that, if you put your hands back to back like that, it makes you throw it out. Yeah. The only other knot you need to know is a round turn and 2 half hitches, which is for tying things like fenders on. And that is onto a bar here, and that's your round turn. So you've gone round there. 2 half hitches is just 2 normal knots round it. 1, 2, and that's for sort of hanging fenders on or hanging anything on the side of your boat.
Oh, bag of lightly salted chips for Gregory. Well, we've just done our rope throwing course, and now we're headed down to the locks. 3 locks down, 3 locks up, to learn how to use the locks as a team and also single-handed, which is relevant to my situation, of course. Look at this business here, it's just disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. No respect for those that have laboured, toiled and given their lives. Nevertheless, so Fleckney's over that way. The beautiful Fleckney, that's Fleckney through the trees. That's where they would have come from, Fleckney. The Fleckney violators. Lock.